What's going on, my people? You know, we're on our 10th episode, and we're on the nightlife. It's your dog Ritz, my dog Ghost, and today I'm gonna let myself introduce
MK.
My dog MK came to join the man. You already know what's going on. So MK, how you been? You're good?
I'm fantastic. You?
I'm good, man. Always
good.
Ghost, you're good?
You know me.
Nah, I don't know
I'm
you.
out here.
I don't know
chilling.
you.
I'm super nice right now. You know what I'm saying? Super wavy.
I feel that.
Make sure you tap
What's
in.
your slogan? Say the slogan, fam. Say the slogan.
Make sure you tap in, man. Get your life right with the nightlife. You know
Come
what
on.
You know, check us on Spotify, all the streaming platforms.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that good. You already know. So MK, you came to join the man. Tell the people about yourself a little bit. You know, let them know what you do, where you're from, what you're about, what you got going in.
What you selling.
Hey, man, I do a lot. I stay doing a lot, and I don't do anything at all. No, for real. My day-to-day, I manage a tattoo studio. I'm in the GTA.
Shout it out.
Ink and Water. You already
Make sure you
know.
go check them out.
Already know. I go to the gym. I write poetry. Sometimes I dabble in music. You know, just try to stay in a good mindset.
That I didn't know. I didn't know you dabbled in the music.
I dabble in music, just
Like,
a little bit.
like writing, singing.
Yeah, writing, singing.
Huh. That's
A little
sick.
bit. You know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So, since you came to join the nightlife, obviously we're going to talk about some nightlife conversations. And since we have a female with us, one question I have to ask you is, how do you feel about, like, the Toronto, like, club scene, like, when it comes to, like, mandem trying to pick up girls? Let's start with that one.
Some people are too pushy. Some people need the invitation, the eyes, or whatever it is. Some people are way too pushy, coming on too strong. Yeah, I mean, I don't meet guys at clubs because I don't like that scene like that. For that reason. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I definitely hear that. So would you say that, like, the club scene kind of isn't the place to meet people? Or are you just saying that, like, bro, that's just not my
It depends on what kind
thing?
of lifestyle you live. If you want to go out and you want to do those things and find motives and places to go, absolutely. But if you're more like, you know, you chill, you go to work, you go to the gym after, you have, like, things going on the side, then it's not really the place to meet people like that, I guess.
I feel like
All right,
it's
so
a
what
good
do you...
place to meet people if you're looking for fun.
Oh, I
Right,
feel
if you're
so
looking
bad.
for fun.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little sauced. I forgot we had someone behind the camera. My bad, Kalani. My bad. Introduce yourself, Kalani. That's my bad.
It's your girl Kaylani, IG Kaylani baby. What's good? Yeah,
That's crazy. I feel like shit.
I feel like it's all good. It's all good. I was quiet back here anyways. I was just kind of you know, enjoying the show. I feel like it's just a place for fun or for tricks.
I hear that.
I don't feel like anything else.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you guys say? I want to hear some experiences, though. What's, like, the craziest thing a guy's done to you in the club that you'd be like, yo, that's just foul? Like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, why would he even try that shit?
Well, to be honest with you, I had a birth control patch on earlier on last year, and I went to, I think it was apartment 200 with one of my girls, and some guy came up to me, and he, like, tried to take it off. So I turned around, and I was like, what are you doing? And then he's like, hee. So I went on with my time because my girl, like, calmed me down. She's like, don't do anything. You know, I had a couple drinks in me, so I was getting rowdy. And then he came up to me again. So I had to cuss him out because if I didn't, I was just going to do something and get thrown at the club that night. So that was the craziest. Like,
Okay, now whoever that guy is, I hope you develop some more, like, self-control, because that's messed up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
What was the patch?
What was the patch?
Where?
Oh, it was, like, on the back of my shoulder. So I had, like, an open back shirt on, but still, like, you're coming up to me and you're touching me for what?
All right, Lonnie, what about yours? What's your craziest experience with a guy doing some dumb
tried
shit?
to steal me out the club.
Like, lift you up and just...
Like, full on, try to throw me over their shoulder and lift me up out of the club.
Remember
That
I said
was-
this before? I seen you before, yeah.
It was in the States, but that was.
Oh, in the States, of course.
That was a different experience. But here, I've had someone try to, like, grab me and talk in my ear and shit, and I just feel like I'm a person that doesn't like don't yank me in certain directions, and then you think you're just gonna get a fist in your face, like real shit.
Yeah, the pushiness, like she was saying, it's just not it.
Don't grab my arm
No.
to go bring me closer. If you don't see I need eye contact,
Right.
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah, whatever
why I
advice
tried
to the
to
man
push
them,
me
you don't
out.
even need to pull them. Like, two twos, like, a nice tap or
Like,
even just
I
a
was
whisper in the
say,
ear saying
yeah.
excuse me, like
Yeah, yeah.
you're
Yeah,
getting her
on the
attention,
shoulder,
fam, and
rub
she's
it.
gonna respect you more. Like trust
Rub
me.
on, like,
Absolutely.
even if a rub, like if he
Yeah,
rubs
like a
me,
little
I'm
nice soft touch.
Like, you know.
Eye contact, whatever,
Eye
you know,
contact,
everything.
yeah.
I
Don't
brought that
touch
up last
me.
week. I brought it up
I'd
last week.
prefer you not to touch me at all.
I see you, you see me, and if I don't make eye contact with you, that's on purpose.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah, they gotta know what they're doing with the eyes. But man like me, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm just so, you know, you see, I don't know if you see me in the club. You see me in the club. I'm forever doing something, so I don't notice that shit. And girls come up to me after or DM me after and be like, "Oh, why didn't you talk to me?" I'm like, bro, I'm not paying attention to you. You gotta get my
Right.
attention.
Right,
Like
right,
that's the thing with some girls. They don't realize that, yo, sometimes like, I'm not saying I'm like bigger than anyone, but bro, like I'm a promoter. I'm
Yeah.
working there, so it's
They
like,
probably thought you looked at them and you didn't.
But you weren't.
Yeah.
You were looking at the.
you know that
person
exactly.
behind-
And then they complain about it. It's like, what are you complaining about? If you really wanted my attention that much, why didn't you
Or
come
you
and say
have my
Wagwan?
attention now in my DMs. Just
Like-
say
like,
Wagwan and let's
exactly.
go out a next night.
That's the next thing. I have a question for you guys.
That she's hurt.
Why do
Yeah.
girls do that though? Why do girls like they want the man but they can't go up to him? Like why? Like why?
Self-esteem.
Self-esteem, absolutely
100%,
confidence.
because I go after
Absolutely.
anybody I want.
I rate that.
Absolutely.
I rate that.
Absolutely. I've done
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's more so she likes you, but she doesn't know if you're feeling her, so she wants you to come to her to confirm that.
Right.
100%.
But the thing is, especially with a guy like me, especially what I do, I can go up to you and not want anything from you. I could just want to connect and be like, yo, come out. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
At that point in time, she already has what the play is in her head. She wants to fuck you. That's all she's looking to do. So
Or
if
she
you
wants
make that
something
eye
else.
contact.
Those are the eyes. That's the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking
She's
about.
like, all right, like I'm
Real
waiting
shit.
for you. See me, see you.
You see me,
Come on
see
over
you,
here,
see
like
me.
finish the job.
I hear that.
I think it's a guy's job though. It's a guy's job. He has to finish it.
100%.
She
Yes,
threw
if
me
it-
alley
yeah,
oop.
yeah.
She threw me alley oop. She gave me the I want to fuck you
Yeah.
eyes. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like it's for me to pick it up and walk over there.
But what
If
if
you
what if a guy is like me and gets that shit all the time? Like, bro, that like I can't tell the difference sometimes because I get it a lot. It seems normal. So it just seems like regular, just like she just look.
Yeah, true, because you're around drunk shorties all the time. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why can't the girl just be like, hey, like, just straight up about it if that's what you want?
Self-esteem, again.
I
Some
heard
people
that.
can't stand being rejected or they don't want that feeling, especially if they're drunk. You got
Right.
that liquid courage in you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you know how you are. Let's say if you were rejected, sometimes it's just about that mindset. 'Cause,
Right.
like if you don't
I heard
have,
that.
if you don't know, I'm the baddest bitch in this place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes you need that person to confirm it, so you're not embarrassing yourself or you don't mistake you.
Yeah.
Like the sweater. It's remember like the sweater, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
girl
the
that came out,
sweater.
and, you know, she was, you know, and to everybody else's eye, she's a 10, but she was wearing a baggy sweater, and that consumed her whole night. Oh my God, is it too baggy? Like, do I look hot? Doesn't matter. Like, what the if I
Yeah.
can put a T-shirt on. If I'm a 10 without the T-shirt, like, it does,
100%.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's not gonna
absolutely.
make or break me. You know what I'm saying? But for
Absolutely.
some reason, that girl, you know, she had no self-esteem to the point where I
And
could
it's
wear
not like
anything
she's
and just go.
ugly. It's not like she's like the worst looking girl out there. She's literally just like, yeah, like, she has no confidence in herself for
No
sure.
confidence.
I
Right.
was supposed to say, yeah, she just felt out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The energy's felt. You
So-
feel that.
Last week there was an incident in the club with basically like a guy came outside without his girl. She didn't know, okay? But she was at the club and he didn't know.
Oh.
What would you guys do if you were in that predicament? Female. They seen each other.
Well, it's like, did you tell me you were going out?
No, that's what I'm saying. Both sides did not know. What if you did that to your man did that? Like, you know, you both
That's
basically
the
just,
time where you role play and hope that gets you out of trouble.
I'm fucking.
Hey there, stranger. Blah, 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 blah.
I ain't never
would-
seen you
I'd be
before.
like,
Can I get your number?
Yeah, that's when you
Wow,
role
that's
play,
how you guys are
thank
playing
you.
that, eh? Holy.
Yeah,
Well,
babes,
I
you went
mean-
out, so did I.
Yeah, you can't wrong him, and it's like
No,
he should have
right.
wrong you type shit.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
absolutely. I mean, if I said I was going out, you said you were going out, and we ended up at the same place, then look, we ended up, we're connected.
I was about to say even better. I'm drunk. You know what time I'm on?
Take me home.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
so girls, what would you do as a guy? What if you did that to your shorty did that to you?
Nah, I'm just. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my blunt rolled up in the club, and I'm gonna sit back in the back, and we're just gonna just let the play, you know, like let it play out. We'll see what she's up to. You know what I'm saying?
Don't kill me.
See
Nah,
what
I hear
she's up
that.
to still. She don't know, right? We're both at the same club. Maybe I saw her first. Well, let's see how she moves when I'm not around.
I hear
You know
that.
what I'm
That
saying?
too.
That's
I hear
like
that.
a little
I definitely hear
for you,
that.
You know what I'm saying?
That too,
That's
for
it.
sure.
I'm not even gonna get mad at it. Still, it happens. You know.
All right,
What
so
about you though, Ritz? Hold on. What about you though, Ritz?
bro, you guys can ask me these questions. I might just end up in jail.
What about you? What about you? Ritz?
Remember, I'm
What's up?
not. I'm a mod head, bro. I'm not okay. So like, if you're gonna do some sneaky shit like that, even if I snaked you, I'm still going mod. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Is it a snake?
Fam, that's some sneaky shit. I may have done some
the
sneaky
same
shit too.
thing?
Yeah, I may have done some sneaky shit
Yeah.
too.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck though. I'm gonna be honest.
You were going out. She said she's going out.
No one. They both did not. Like literally, they
Oh,
ran
just
into
ran
each other
into
at the
each
club
other.
and were like, "Wow, like what the fuck are you
Okay,
doing
but
here?"
Don't you cancel each other out? You did some sneaky shit, and she just did some sneaky
We're just
shit.
at the
Y'all
club.
cancel.
We just at the club together.
Y'all
Yeah, but
cancel.
honestly,
You
a
can't
guy
have
going to
double
the club for
standard.
me and a girl going to the club is completely different
Why?
because girls get approached more than guys. do.
Yeah, 100%.
So she's going out there for that attention.
more
Let's be
times
real.
still.
I'm going out.
Or the free bottles.
Thank you.
Not more than
But if
the guy
you're
who's
going for
rich.
just the free bottles, why can't you tell your man?
What do you mean? Who said that? Who's?
But
you
what if
never
it wasn't
said that.
being
You
hidden?
just said they ended up going out with.
Yeah, if it's not being
Yeah.
hidden, then that's different. Like,
Yeah,
you
what
know
if
what I
it's
mean?
just not
But we're
being
talking
hidden,
about
you
this
just didn't
situation
mention it.
specifically
Yeah.
right now. That's just
So
okay.
it was,
okay.
What if
you
it
know, they just
wasn't-
didn't mention it. But I
That's
get
what I'm saying.
it.
Like you guys cancel each other out. If I didn't tell my man I was going to, and I ended up going to the club, and he ended up
Listen.
going to the club, I'm not getting mad. How am I getting mad at him?
Right, it's totally different too if I tell you
fucked
I'm
up
not
too.
going out. If I told you I'm not going out and then you see me at the club,
That
you
should
have
be some
you have
Great
ample
ass
reason
sex.
to
Y'all
be
both
mad at
fucked
me.
up.
But like, if I said I'm going out and we just end up at the same club,
No, it was the situation was like, yeah, they didn't know. No, they were both supposed to be in their beds.
right.
Well,
Right.
so
So
they
that
both said
changes
like,
things.
yeah, good night, da da da.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying if I was in that predicament, I'm still getting mad just because,
I mean-
bro, the attention girls get in the club is completely different than the attention guys
Yeah,
get.
I mean, like, I'd be pissed, but at the same time, I did the same shit. So, like, what am I to be
exactly?
pissed about?
Now I'm just gonna put it into play. Hey, I'm here. You're here.
Let's go home together.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Compromise.
We don't really need to be here.
I fucked up. Oh shit, you fucked
The
up.
non-toxic way. I see you shining.
But hold
Okay.
on. So, but is there? So the question I'm gonna ask is there even a point of dating somebody in general if you're in the nightlife industry? Is there a point?
Wow, thanks.
Why? What do you mean?
Is there even a point? Is there even a point?
said,
You
I'm not
dating
even-
somebody
Oh
in
my
the
God,
nightlife industry?
damn.
Yeah, right?
You guys both party, like we both club, we both similar, we both go out, and is there like a point of even dating somebody?
It just depends on the relationship y'all have, man. Honestly,
Right.
like, I'm gonna be completely
And
honest.
also,
I've dated people, like obviously, like being a
Works for
promoter
you.
and like,
it doesn't have to be
yeah,
explained to nobody else because you guys understand it.
yeah. It literally just depends on you guys for real,
'Cause
though.
that's for anybody in the music industry, NBA,
Yeah,
whatever.
facts.
Yeah, but that's how it
Any
starts though. But that's
industry.
how it starts though. Then all of a sudden, I go to she goes to the club without me. Then all of a sudden, there's a video of her
Again,
and she's getting low and
self-esteem.
wild, and you're like,
And self-control.
Self-esteem.
Like, you have to know who
trust.
you're dating.
Like,
Yeah,
If a
Know what
video
I'm saying?
circulates and she's throwing her ass in the air, like, did you know that she does that?
yeah. But sometimes girls don't tell you who you are till like month 6 or like week 6 or
Well, you
whatever.
gotta-
it may
you
be.
gotta
how you
figure
meet
that.
them. Like, it all depends on what questions.
honestly,
you
I don't
ask,
even give
when
a
you
fuck
bring
about that
them,
because
like,
for me, if that happened to me, I'm just cutting. Like, I'm just
you're cutting.
Oh, no!
write that out.
Okay.
I was
You're
like,
cutting?
it's gonna be in there.
I'm joking.
Okay, no label.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
She's about to get
Me?
wet. She's about to
Just-
get wet.
No. No.
I don't.
That
think
was
I could
just-
be
I could see it,
mad.
they
I get
can't.
what you're saying, like the extra attention, but like, girls are throwing their pussy at men to go home with, so like, it could be both ways.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? It could
Absolutely.
be both ways.
I'm still getting mad. More mad than she'll probably be mad. I'll keep it a buck.
You're just a hothead.
Okay, that's crazy. If you're living together and that happens,
No,
oh
that's
my
just
days.
smart.
Yeah,
That is
that's
just
bruv.
straight
Bruv.
fucking shit.
Yo.
On both parts. What?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's some toxic shit. Like, you guys need to like cancel each other out and just like move separate ways if that's
Absolutely,
happening.
yeah. Move
You're
out the
living
house.
together and that's
That
happening.
You shouldn't even be mad because this is like you guys live together. Like, how do
Right.
you not notice that?
Right.
Crazy. So yeah, we talked about some crazy stuff that happened when you girls are like in the club. But like, do you guys use dating apps, or have you ever used dating apps?
In the past, yeah.
So what's some? I want to hear something crazy that happened like through a guy you met through a dating app.
I don't meet people.
Or a date.
Like, I don't go date people off that.
You just had the dating app,
just
just
had the-
entertainment.
Just entertainment.
Lonnie?
Yeah, I never went that far for a date. Honestly,
All right. So what was some weird shit someone said to you then, at least? Because there have to have been some weird that came and
People
slid. Like, you know what I mean?
Some weird shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there had to be some weird stuff you've read.
Yeah, like I have pictures on my Instagram of like me in the gym. So like I'm trying to build that BBL, you know what I'm saying? So I take pictures and I'm hyping girls up, like get in the gym to do that shit. Some nigga was like, "Ooh, I want to sniff it." Please.
Sniff the body?
That's a fetish.
Yeah, it's a fetish.
Sniff the body?
Yes, but
Man, them are doing that?
After
keep
workout,
your thoughts to yourself.
Armpits. They want underwear. They want socks. Like, bruh.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
I thought girls wanted us to tell the truth.
I'm sorry.
Like I said
he wants to
recently,
sniff her
girl,
body after
y'all
she
them some girls
works
can't handle the
out.
truth.
Like,
I mean, I can't handle that truth. I don't want to handle that truth. I don't.
I am weak.
Off
that's
rip.
not freaky.
Off rip, yes.
Off rip.
Yeah, because like you have to be respectful.
You gotta like build to the freak.
You gotta be respectful at first, yeah.
No, let me know the nastiness off rip. What?
You wanna know off rip?
I want to know off rip. Like, it doesn't have to be in front of people, but like, you should be able to whisper in my ear some nasty shit.
You a
Yeah.
freak. You a freak. You a freak.
Then what's the line? Yeah, what's the line?
Look at her. Yeah, freak.
What's
Anyways.
the line? Is there a line? Is there a line? Is there a line that?
Is there a
that
certain line?
is there a line?
No, when you really start talking that dirty shit, you whisper. And let's say we're in front of my people, and you just talk in my ear real quick. You know?
Mm-hmm.
This is the
I'm
problem
for
right
that.
there. You have one girl that feels a certain
For that.
way
Mhm.
about it, and you have another girl that. So if a guy runs into you,
You just
like,
test the
you be
waters. You don't
open,
have to get.
And you if things don't work with you, and he meets a girl like her, he's gonna be too open. She's gonna be like,
No, you just have to test the waters. It's
Yeah,
not
but
like
you
you're
can
getting.
also
Yeah, it's
get
about
it
reading.
out
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
about reading the air, reading the
Yeah,
environment, whatever. You
scale
know.
it
Like,
back a bit too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm sorry. You know when you meet a shorty that's really down with it, because she's gonna be just as nasty right off rip too.
yeah.
Right.
Nah, you can do. You can definitely read that. Like real players, they know. Yeah, you can read that shit.
No, but how about how about you help these guys? How about you help these guys? Help these guys out.
I mean,
Give these guys a couple of like signs that like give them some signs. Maybe some guys are missing it. They don't know what they're looking for. How do I break this in? Like,
it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking to smash and you want to say the nasty stuff up rip to the people who are good at that, that works. But for somebody like me who like doesn't get so nasty until I'm deep in a relationship, then I need that gradual build. But it just depends. You have to read the energy.
I mean, I don't. That's the thing. I don't be fucking niggas off rip. Like, I wait at least 3-4 months before I fuck a
Right.
nigga. But like,
You gotta
it's
know
all
him type shit.
nasty and whatever.
Yeah.
Because realistically, I'm not laying with every one of these motherfuckers.
No,
out
for
here,
sure,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So like, that's not even the case. It's just like, like, shorty, especially if y'all drunk, because these sticking the tongue out, you doing the most. They're sitting on you, man. You know when a girl's down for it.
Yeah.
Versus someone that's, she might throw her ass 1 or 2 times, but she's sitting there swaying, like, same way when a girl is high maintenance, and when a girl's just good as fuck. Like, you just you know the vibe. You don't have to get nasty, like super nasty right out foot, but you dip your toes and kind of see what kind of reaction. Like,
Yeah.
oh, my bad, didn't mean to offend you, and then you know how to proceed.
For sure.
Like, but you still gotta step on toes either way if you want to know.
Yeah, I hear that.
Just a little bit.
yeah, you gotta push them down. Yeah,
Just a little bit.
So, if a guy comes up to you and say, this is actually a question for you. Say you guys were vibing, and like, then literally the same day, whatever, like you say, you need like time to get like that.
Yeah.
But say you guys are vibing crazy, and then he just wham, puts all that sexual shit on you. How are you moving after that? Even though you vibe with him.
It depends on how I'm feeling, like what kind of energy I'm giving him. If we've been vibing all day, there's no way in a day that I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's wrap it up and get to all the nasty shit. Because like it has emotions involved. It has all of the, all those things have to be involved for me to get there too. So like if I don't match your energy, it's just gonna be weird.
I hear that word. True.
So what signs though? What signs can these guys look for? Like example, like a guy, like you're in the club, a guy sees you. Like, what do you want him to do to either get your attention or, even say like I want you or whatever it may be? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, what are some
Like, what
things
does he
of a
need?
guy doing to
What
you that
signs,
makes you like
Give
not
these
like
guys
get
some
wet,
help.
but like make you excited over him to
Yeah,
be like,
give him,
oh,
like,
I want to
yeah,
see
some
him
help,
like
some
eventually
pointers.
soon or something, you know?
I can't give you pointers for that because
just
I
a
feel
vibe.
like every guy has their own vibe to them,
Right.
And I feel like confidence is the biggest thing.
Word.
Don't
Yeah.
come up to me like I've had this so many times. Don't come up to me like, yo, I ain't no lame. I'm gonna take you out on a date. Da, da, da.
Right, because
You're lame. You just said you were lame. You're a lame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
man, them do
yeah.
be giving out. Yeah, some mans like when you do that, Charlie, they give out them
Because
little.
that's giving me
Yeah.
you're my
Yeah.
first baddie.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
that's
Right.
the case, bruh, I don't want that. because they're gonna be tiptoeing, eggshelling the whole time. Don't give me.
Trust, girl
Their
them
bags
love.
are amazing.
Low key, girl them love not to be disrespected, but they love to know like, yo, you're not like the, you know.
Like I
Push
can
around,
bag
yeah,
you
push
if I
around.
want.
Because like
to.
man them, they can't handle that shit. Like we were talking about in one of the episodes, you know, like man them can't handle the baddies. Like if they never had one,
yeah.
they can't
They
handle
want
it. They
one,
be
they
getting
can't
jumping
handle it.
off walls with emotions
They
and
over-giddy.
yeah.
They're over, not protective in the sense, but they try their best not to piss you the fuck off.
Mhm.
And I
By
like to be
trying
pissed
your
off
best,
now
you're
and
pissing
then
me
to
off.
know.
Tell them straight up while
You know
going
what
to
I'm saying?
everything.
It's just like you're over catering me.
Yeah.
And I can't do it.
And that pisses me off.
Yeah. Then when you get mean, and
You
nasty,
don't
we
want
tell
to
me,
hear
like, even
exactly
more.
what you're
They're like,
supposed.
oh, you tell me what to do? Yeah. I'm like, fuck.
Please don't make me step on you.
Oh,
But girls don't like that.
Yeah, you don't want to hear what you
no,
want to
I
hear. You want to be
know.
told the truth from a straight guy that's like telling you the truth straight up because that's the man.
I need a
Absolutely.
no real shit. Like
Yeah, I
I
hear
need
that.
a dominant man. I need a guy
Yep.
that can
Yeah.
check me and say, "You need to shut the fuck up and sit down now."
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like,
All right, PSA for this episode, man. I'm stop being bitches.
you know, what
Real
I'm saying?
shit.
That's
Because
it.
every single time I do this shit to a girl, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're the first guy to sell it to me."
Trust
Like,
me, it's annoying, bro.
I'm like,
You
yeah,
guys
you
even
told me-
stop.
How dare you see this to me? Like what? I'm the first
No.
guy for real.
Trust me.
You're like 25, you're 30,
Right.
you're what the fuck? I'm the first guy. That's what's wrong with the game right now. Real shit. Dudes are just too soft. You know what
Exactly, absolutely.
They're showing real feminine.
We need more dominance.
Speaking
I
of
need
that,
more
chill.
nerves.
Your little sass tantrums that y'all.
I was
be
literally
doing.
about to say this.
Yeah,
What is this? What is this new term of like men being
Sass?
like? Yeah, what's men
Come
being
on
sad?
now.
What is this shit?
But I've had a nigga clap in my face, and that was like the end.
Okay, that's kind of that's kind of like.
Or you-
But that's a good example. There are girls coming out here saying that men are sassy because they don't want to do what they're being
or
told.
They do definition. I said, let me finish. Why are you sticking your hand in my face? That's not a man thing to do.
Right.
But hold on,
Yeah.
let me finish. No.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff. Cause I use my hands when I talk, but I don't think I've ever done that. So that's
No,
kind of
just
crazy.
not one
Remember,
of
you're like
these.
your hand is in my face, like
You can
That
take that
makes
hand
me-
out of my
I hear
face,
that
please.
stuff.
oh,
Grab that hand over your neck.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
I'd rather be peaceful.
Can I be Barto?
Shut up! I said
Thank
this.
you. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, where's the bed?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Exactly.
right. Time and the shorty was so turned on after that. But I'm pissed. Like, why you mad that I?
It's dominance. It's masculinity. We're not getting enough of it nowadays. The only time you
Right.
get it is in the bedroom. Outside of that, it's like, oh, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat?
Come on.
Tell
Pick
me
a
what
place.
I want to eat.
Thank you. Make me
What?
think less around
Yo,
you.
hold on. Yo,
That been an issue for the girl them. Ben.
yeah.
For real, that's not just.
Well, that's why girls completely.
I've had,
like,
we be in the car and then they go,
when
he
men
whips.
make dates, or they were like, yo, what are you doing? Instead of just being like, yo, go get ready.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a turn.
They want that type shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Be
gonna
ready
pay.
by 8 o'clock.
free
I'll pick you up. We're gonna get
Okay,
pizza.
I'm picking you
Be
up.
ready
Blah,
by
blah, blah.
8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we're going.
With my
out.
schedule,
Don't even
that has
tell me
never
where.
worked. But at least just saying, like for me, at least it was worked for me. Just being like, yo, on this day, at this time, you know what's going on, and just be ready,
Even
look cute
that.
Exactly,
on it.
yeah.
The fact that you put together something
Yeah.
more, so you
Yeah.
want to do something, that's effort. That shows.
Exactly.
Okay, I can lead.
I'm gonna confirm that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
confirm what
Yeah.
she's saying because me and my homie one day we met this girl at the same time, and we just said, "Yo, like it is what it is, you know?
Like free game.
free game.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is what
yeah.
it is.
Know them ones.
And he had like 6 hours advantage on me. You know what I'm saying? And we went to the after hours, and he was all up in there. He had his hand up on her ass the whole nine. I just rolled up, last minute, and all I told the girl was she went to the DJ booth. I said, me, you, Sunday, dinner. That was it.
I know them ones.
And that
I
was
know
a
them
wrap.
ones.
And I
she
guarantee
said-
you were on her mind for the rest of the night.
Absolutely.
No cap. Because even I experienced this at a young age. I learned that at a young age, fam. I used to play before I even joined the men's ball league team. Whatever. I was in high school. I always had friends that are older than me. So my dogs, them, you already know, they're trapping during the day, ball league at night. Went to the ball game at night, whatever. I'm there cooling. And I didn't even notice, right? I was just there chilling. Right? I didn't even know previously the day before the guy that was on the team was macking on the shorty that was literally on the sidelines with me, and like I was with 2 other shorties, whatever, and like next man, whatever. So whatever, they were hooked up the night before. Apparently, this guy's trying to go after this girl, pursue her. Why I come to the game now? I'm just talking, being me, and telling her, listen, like you're kind of fine, whatever. Like I'll come link you during the week sometime. She's on my lap while he's in the game.
Andrew Wiggins moment. Holy,
Chill, he
this
wasn't
is
my friend. Like
crazy.
he wasn't my friend like that. Chill. I've never done it to any of my niggas. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
That is crazy. But literally, the night before, the day before, they were chilling, macking out together. I came down and just told her shit. Listen, Alec, I think you're fine. We're gonna do this and that next few days, whatever. When I'm free up, and she was on the kid. It just be like that. Exactly. It just be like that.
Long as you
And I know what kind of game he was playing. He was playing that little sissy game that like
high school shit.
Yeah, like high school love type shit. It's not cute.
In her head, you claimed her until Sunday. Realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls like to be told.
They like that
They
shit.
love to be told. I want to think less around you.
100%.
I want you to tell me what we're doing.
You guys want to be the man running shit. You want a household. You want to wear the pants. Wear the fucking pants. We keep telling you. We're okay with you being the dominance. We're okay to submit. You have to show it to us before we do that.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So recently I seen the servicing online, and honestly I think it's a very good point, especially of this generation of girls. It was basically saying how women can find 5,000 ways to find a guy cheating, but can't find 5 things to even find out that your man's not happy.
Facts. I like that one.
For women who don't pay attention.
But that's a lot of girls in this day and age, so let's be real.
Absolutely.
Because I feel, again, they feel like as long as they're getting the gifts, the trips, the date,
they didn't feel they don't have to put in no more work.
Exactly, absolutely.
Right? But as soon as that shit starts slacking, who's the next bitch? They're not even thinking that.
They're not thinking, what am
happy.
I doing? They're or like, what's going on? What am I not fulfilling in your life or something like that?
They're not seeing them as humans.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Just bags.
That's what I was about to ask. I'm like, do you...
During the dates or even off dates, do you even talk to your
Absolutely. Right.
How are you? How are you? How are you?
What's going on in your head?
What's your life?
You guys go on dates? You guys talk to your dates? Like...
Or you guys just sitting there?
With your date.
But sometimes it just doesn't get that deep for some people.
Yeah, a lot of girls are shallow.
Yeah, they don't ask those types
it's like
of
what's
questions.
trending, movies. They're not talking about like you. They're not really concerned about that. You could ask them that question. But they're not more like, oh, how's Ritz doing today? Like, I should
I'll
check
give
up
it
on
to you
Ritz
to
or
say,
something.
like, men don't feel safe enough to open up to some women.
But that is because of how the woman approaches that stuff, though.
Absolutely. So you have to give somebody the space to be safe for you to be able to ask those questions, open up, and for you to have that healthy balance.
Be safe for the girl, them. What she just said.
But hold on though, because this is the problem. I was talking about this. Nowadays, when you keep it real and you're a real dude, and you take a girl out, let's say, and you double check that she made it home and you good.
Yeah.
This guy's soft. What's wrong with this guy? This guy's a simp.
No, that is the
Like
wrong
some
person
girls
to
are
do, that's
but I'm
it.
saying though, like at this point in time, girls
That's
are
how
like,
a lot
this
of girls
guy's
are
doing too
nowadays.
much.
They
He's
think
doing
they
too
think that
much,
shit
like,
is not cool, and it's like how.
doing too much.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For the streets.
And for the streets alone at that point.
She's for the streets.
Absolutely.
She has 3 other niggas on her line doing the same
Like,
shit.
why is this
like,
nigga asking if I got home? Obviously,
So how do you guys feel
Yeah.
about girls that
Because
have
you're
guys that like that after them, but still choose to be for the streets?
You're a bitch. You're a hoe.
You just want to be for the streets, and that's
And I'm
your
tired of
point.
bitches
Then
like
these
you.
men need to understand that she
Shit.
said she's for the streets. I
You
can't
just accept
change
it
her.
and
Because
move
all the
on,
no,
right?
real
Absolutely.
shit. I
And
feel
find
like
a better
Just dog
bitch.
her out.
these guys are going after girls.
I don't know about that.
That are not,
Find a better bitch.
that are not. They don't want to be. They don't want to be a housewives or wifeys or anything. They
A lot
just
of them
want to
don't.
play the part and go about their day. They'll
Word.
show you that.
Absolutely.
Everybody shows
I definitely
you who
hear
they
that.
really are.
Everybody
within the
shows
first
you their
3 weeks
intentions. Absolutely.
from jump. So if she's saying you're a cheese ball, then she's not ready to settle down. She's still
Right.
wiling out, going out, doing whatever the fuck she needs to do in order to make herself happy. Period. Point blank. She's not ready for that.
Yeah.
But what are these girls chasing though?
A bag. Come on.
Yeah.
City girls, bags.
Their
bags.
morals are through
Good
the window.
dick, good
Through
They
the
mouth.
just
window.
just want money and
Experience.
attention and experience. Yeah.
Money, attention, experience,
Pure.
parties, boats, yachts, the flashy lifestyle,
Period.
all of that.
Period.
So do you think those girls, like, let's say down the road, don't, and like, because most of those girls, I lied, not most. Some of those girls do get money, but say later on in life, do you think they're not as happy because they wasted so much of their youthfulness, where like they were in their prime? Because guys get in their prime later on more times because that's when they get their bread. That's when everything's more sorted out for guys. But girls are more in their prime in younger age. So you think they feel more depressed later on in life when they get to that point where it's like,
They're
hey, fuck, I
depressed
wasted
now.
all my
Yeah,
youthfulness?
They're depressed now.
That,
Don't
They
and
think-
they're not going to
don't
have
let
anything
that
that's
fool you.
meaningful down the line. Like, yeah, sure, money's good. We need money to do what we want and whatever to
Don't-
live and this
yeah.
stuff. But like
Word.
that's
I heard
not
that.
all it is, because when you're sitting at home with all your money in front of you and nobody's there to share it
I was
with,
about to say no. Don't
Then
even
what?
cap. Don't. Yeah, they're not happy.
They're not
Don't make
happy.
it seem like they're happy. They're fucking sad as fuck. Trust my friend. Like
Nah, I hear that. I hear
I'm the
that. You're
one
right.
That looks for relationships, and my friend just fucks off. She is not happy. She gets bags off of dinner dates, yachts, flying out, all that shit. She lives the city girl
No
life. you feel
fulfillment,
me?
pretty
right?
much.
No fulfillment.
And she's still sitting there like, I want to have a baby. You're so happy. This and that. Da, 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 da. You're not gonna get that unless
Living
you,
that
you chill
lifestyle.
out with a simp. Sorry.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to settle down, you find a simp to settle down with because he's on the same level. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to call y'all simps, but like
That's. I don't think that's being a simp. I
It's
think
not a
the
simp,
word of a
it's just
simp.
a man.
Simp is basically when a guy's literally doing something for those type of girls and getting nothing in return. That's a simp.
Well, I'm just saying like
That's just being a good man.
We're gonna call the good
That
guys.
is just
Yeah,
being a
yeah.
simp,
it is.
man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what that's what this generation has made.
That's what
the
it
word
is,
simp, but a simp is really a guy
It's just a good
that's moving
man.
like a bitch to a girl that's not doing nothing for him.
100%. But like, yeah, if that's what you're looking for, then you need to calm the fuck down, sit down, and reassess what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
Period, point blank.
Nah, I hear
It's
that.
not you. And that's why I keep telling people, stop trying to change you, put up walls and whatnot, because that's not you.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever you want to end up with and you want to show the real you have to remain yourself, authentic.
Absolutely.
Because someone out there is going to appreciate who you are.
100%.
And that's probably going to be
I
your
feel that.
person.
Yeah.
All right, so another thing that I feel like I'm gonna talk about this because like I go through it all the time, like especially being a person on social media. Like, say if like I try to like invite a girl out or even just try to talk to a girl, she'll whatever move like look all like I know it's shocking, guys. Yes, I get this too, but
does she move?
she'll move a little like I'm not it, like I'm not like
Like you're not it for her?
yeah.
Okay.
But then comes to the time when she sees me out and she sees me with the girl them, she sees me with my dogs them, she sees me popping bottles and she wants to come on me now. What do you feel about those girls and what do you have to say to them? Because I'm getting
She's playing hard to get. Like she's trying to show that she's trying to show you she has some substance to her. You get what I'm saying? Because I do the same shit too. I'm not gonna jump on a man's right away. You get what I'm
not to
saying?
be jump on, but it's like
I'm
to
just
even
saying,
like
I'm
not
gonna
even
make
show
it-
any interest, but you really
I'm
you want to
gonna
show it
make
after you
seem
see me
like
shining?
I don't care as much as you do. This is how this generation is. You get what I'm saying? I care less than you do. You can't mess with my feelings because I care less than you do. That is what she's playing. So I want you to keep showing me that I am relevant to you, and then I'm a buckle when I'm ready. She's the type to submit. You just have to give her time because
I feel like it's the
she
opposite.
sees that you're around
I don't
bare
know.
girls. She sees that you get attention
I hear that,
from
though.
bare girls. So if all these girls are giving you attention and they're not making it to where she wants to make it, she has to do something different to keep your attention.
No, but if you already reached out to her on social media,
Yeah,
and
I feel
then
like-
you see
yeah.
her out with girls, and then she wants to hop on it, I feel like she likes the flash.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I feel like I would never holler at a girl that does that just because, bro. Like, why? I want you to want me for me, not because of the
Absolutely.
shine I have.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck my
100%.
realistically, fuck the shine I
At
have.
the end of the day, when the shine is
girl
gone
wants
and
you,
it's
though.
just
That's
me,
not
I
doing
want
nothing
you
for
to want
me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want a girl that
But,
literally
like,
just
she's
gonna
trying
hold
to
me
see
down
you
for
have
me.
motion.
There's no.
But you can see I have motion without that.
For sure. Absolutely.
She
For
yeah.
sure.
She
Look at
shoulda-
me.
She should have.
Come
She
on.
should have seen. She should have seen it though. She should have seen it.
She should have seen it when I
shoulda
messaged you.
noticed it.
Absolutely.
But nah, like I don't know. I feel like that's just foul. I personally just feel like that shit's foul. And
That's a
I hate
one-night
it
stand.
so
That's a
much. I think
one-night
it's
stand, though.
disgusting and
I
it's
was
like
gonna say,
it's
guys
annoying.
do that too, believe it. Like when I'm
I hear
moving
that, though.
around and I'm moving around, I'm going places. That's when guys are hitting me up now because they see that they think
Yeah.
they see that I'm having motion. They see I'm active. But if I'm not really out there like that, or if I'm not buying a bottle at the club, I don't really. No one's in my DMs like that. I have guys in my DMs, but no, my DMs get like double time once they see I'm moving around, I'm doing hair,
Yeah.
and I'm in the club, I'm popping my own bottles. I get way more attention that way, just because they want to see I have some type of motion.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, social media really fucked a lot of shit up. Goddamn.
Oh, so much shit. So much
Everything.
shit.
Even
Yeah.
look at our dating shows.
Yeah.
Everything's an upgrade now.
Yeah.
You pick your partner that you come in the game with, right, on the show,
crazy.
and then you can pick a next gal in the show. Like,
And then you can
Look at
live
our
with them
dating
for
shows.
3 weeks and then decide if you want to marry the one you came
I'm
with or the one you
not-
only
that's
spent
what I'm
3
saying.
weeks
Like,
with.
shows.
What show is this?
Almost every show.
The
on
Ultimatum.
Netflix.
Sign
There's a few shows like this stuff.
Up right
There's
now.
Love
What
is
are you
Blind.
talking
You can go on
about?
these shows,
Yeah.
right?
I'm
Anybody
on
can.
this.
There's
Ritz,
a guy.
get me signed
what's his
up.
name? Dom's from Toronto, and he was just
Dom
in the
is
show.
from Toronto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
from
was on
Toronto,
Perfect
and he's
Match.
just in the
Get me
show.
on
My
the
girl
show.
told me She's
Perfect
like, oh, da, da, da.
match.
I was like, I don't know him. She's like, yeah, he's on a show. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, okay, say word.
I think he's from Scarborough too.
And then like 3 weeks later, I see the man on the show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody come on. You go on Netflix, they have all the shows on there. It's like there's a portion where you can go online and sign up for all these shows, bro.
I mean, you have to look a certain part, and you have to be a certain person and carry a certain persona to be on these shows. But it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, our dating shows reflect our dating.
Yeah.
Come on.
I heard that.
Media, like, you get in a fight. I can get this girl at my DM, that girl at my DM. Why am I really dealing with this headache?
Right.
Which is, it's super unfortunate still. But
It is very
I guess it is the world we live in. We have to accept it. And you just have to find someone that's literally just genuine and moves correct.
I have a
This
question.
what it is.
Hard world.
You know?
I got a question for you females still. How come no female these days wanna, I won't say build, but like add to a guy? We're not talking about like a guy who's a bum. He's doing his shit, you know what I mean? He's like 90% on his way. He needs you for the 10%.
Right.
Why can't girls add this 10%?
Let's not say need. Let's not say need. You come to his life
need,
and
but
you
yeah.
can provide that
There
extra 10%.
are certain females who will do that, and there are certain females who will not.
There's a huge percentage of not. Like they want this guy to be 100%. He's done. He has the 1.5 million house, the
that's
car,
not
the this, the
fair.
that. Like, but then
don't
she's
you
just.
Hold on.
Don't you want to?
But it depends on their upbringing.
I understand both
That's true.
sides. You get what I'm saying? I understand both sides. Now, if he comes in the game, right? Like he comes in, he has motion, everything going on, and he's building 100%. You have to. You have. If you want to be there in the end game, you have to put in some work.
Absolutely.
In order to be in the end game, or guess what? You should be hit with a prenup. Real
Mm-hmm.
no cap.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But
You add
some of
value.
these females, again, some of these guys will pretend like they got motion, right? And it's a next girl's pocket. I've seen it so many times, and it's a next girl's pocket they're using to impress this
Right.
new shorty now.
Right.
Then when they get in the relationship and he finally cuts off the next girl that they don't know about, that's funding all this, you know?
It's just lost. They're lost in the
It's lost.
sauce.
So you don't really know if that's authentic or not. And I get it because I've been there. I built so many men up for them to turn around and be like, go to the next girl and be like, oh, what I need.
Yeah, that is something that's very foul what guys been doing nowadays. It's like, bro, like,
They
especially
don't
that's,
feel like you
that,
fit
women
in
like that
that
are hard to
lifestyle.
find.
So hard to find.
Like,
So it's
Who will put
hard.
value and time.
if I have a
and,
shorty like that,
effort.
get a ring.
Yeah, but
it's
don't
hard.
these
Said it.
girls see though he's a bum though? Like
That is bum
I'm
movement,
so
though. Of course,
confused.
that's
I'm
bum
so
movement.
confused. Like you're funding a guy that's like at his crib playing PS5, smoking weed all day long.
not
What were you
that.
doing? I'm just saying, what were you doing though? Like you're funding it. You're an idiot then. bro.
And the other thing
If you're
is
funding
like,
that, you're an idiot.
what are you guys working? What are you working towards? Like, are you
What are you
expecting
working
to be
on?
a stay-at-home mom now, and he fulfills all the bills? Like,
Yeah,
it all
yeah.
depends on what your mindset is. Because if that's your mindset, shorty, you need to be putting in some groundwork like now, because you're not going to be doing much.
I know someone like that right now, actually. But the only reason why she keeps homeboy around is because like he watches his kid.
Mm.
And there's nobody else to help but watch the kid.
Right.
So she has to kind of keep around a playhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's your choice. Because again,
Yeah.
I have
That
nothing.
is your choice,
Even
yeah.
then, if I'm bringing in the bag and he's the stay-at-home dad, I have nothing. There's no problem.
I
You're
don't
doing
really-
your part. Because I could do.
I was
whatever
literally about to
need
ask
do.
that. I was literally about to
No, I'm
ask, what if
saying
you have a guy like that, but he's doing his
doing-
part at the home part? You're
I'm
gonna be
doing
cool with it?
whatever I need to do so I can get my bag and not have to worry now. Because I don't trust my kids with nobody else. I don't let nobody else in my family watch my children. There's so many things that could go left, and my kids are my number one priority. So if I know I'm with this dude, he treats my kids like his own, I could trust him 100%, he's there for me, da-da-da, I have no problem.
So you have like the
with
traditional mix with
and I
also
can
like a
be-
moderness, but
Why
like the
not?
right side of modern
You get what I'm
type
saying?
girls. I get that.
Nowadays, we want to be equal. We gotta see. We have to be open to both sides.
Yeah, I feel
Seriously.
that. I feel that. I hear that.
If I'm bringing all the bread and he's a genuine good dude, whatever, he checks all the boxes, because vice versa, we could expect that. We would want that. Why is it okay for us to do it, but not them? But we're supposed to be equal.
I mean, personally, I don't want somebody who stays at home all day.
No, understandable because like there's still like that
I wanna
typical.
be-
It's like man is still supposed to
like,
be like
I
providing
love
for their
to-
wife and shit.
Yeah, I love to work and I love to do the things that I love to do, but the point is, I feel like the vision for me and my family would be total financial freedom. So not just one person's working, not just the other person staying home. Like we both have means
If your
to like
careers work,
go play.
Yeah.
100%. But I'm just saying, like, let's say both of your careers and the schedule's butt now.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot develop a family now because you guys both work very busy schedules.
Yeah.
Now one of you guys are sitting there saying like, one of us has to give up. We both work more than
At
enough.
some
We're
point in time,
responsible.
they
One
would
of us
come
is
that,
gonna
yeah.
have to let go of our
Yeah.
career and say,
Right.
hey, we're putting in.
If you wanna build a family?
One's gonna bring in the bread.
Okay, so
I mean, change.
How
comes,
does that
right?
work? You know what I mean?
Change, but you have to be open to change and open to the pivot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you okay? Would you be okay if you were the breadwinner? If you guys decide to, hey, you make more money than I do. What you're doing.
Oh
makes
yeah,
me-
absolutely, absolutely.
stay
If
home.
those are the circumstances, absolutely. As long as we're not gonna stay like that forever.
okay, so what if we're talking? I'm super up. I got you. All of a sudden now I hit tough times. Are you writing this out for me?
Of course, I'm with you.
You're holding me down.
If you have that loyalty and you treat me how I want to be treated, we have that respect factor, we have that love, and we have that effort that we put into each other. Absolutely, I will hold it down because it was never about the money for me. Like, obviously, I want to be good. I want to do what I want when I want to, but it's not all about the money.
But it's just as you said. It's just a tough time.
Exactly. Tough times don't last.
Facts so.
I don't know.
Tough
Some
people
people
do.
get a tough time for 2 days, and it's like she's on Instagram.
Yeah, she's on the
getting a
next-
DM,
she's on
like,
the next
yo,
man.
where's
No,
Jerome?
you can't
Like,
do that.
what's Jerome saying? Like,
Again,
But
that
I
is our
guarantee
life
you-
now. That's our
I
life
guarantee you, when she
now.
goes and talks to Jerome for 2 days, and then Jerome does her dirty, she's gonna wish she was back with the
Yeah,
man who gave
that's
her
the thing.
everything.
But think about that
it's too late.
ahead of time. They
Our
just
late
it's in the
offer.
moment for them.
Realistically,
So
our problem is when we go cheat for an upgrade.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
think,
100%. You
think,
yeah, you
it's
think.
an upgrade.
I'm
She
just
thinks the
saying,
grass is
but
greener. Yeah,
that's-
she
you
thinks.
think
Yeah,
the grass
yeah,
But
is
yeah,
greener.
yeah.
that is our objective.
Yeah, yeah.
For
Yeah,
an
facts.
upgrade.
Girls
We're
love
cheating
the
for what's
upgrade,
better
yeah.
than our man as a whole, not just for
Right.
some fucking.
Like,
dick.
I could get better type. Like, I get it.
The grass is greener over there.
But the grass is green where you water it.
100%.
Yep, but that's the thing.
That's it.
Girls don't realize that.
Girls don't realize that, girl.
There are guys that are like that
both
too.
Sides, both
There
sides to
is
that
both
one.
sides,
to that one.
but I feel
Both
like in
sides to
this
that.
day and age, especially with I don't know how old you are, but I feel like with like our age group, especially, it's most of the girls that are moving like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Like I said earlier, we were chopping it up.
We were
Girls
pay
are
for my this, pay for my
slime.
that, pay for my
Girls
that.
are
And if you can't do that, then
slime
Slimes, like there's
Oh.
some heavily,
Girls are slime.
Absolutely.
yeah, heavy slimes nowadays in the girl community,
Absolutely.
Okay,
and
so-
even in the lesbian community. You don't hear the lesbian stories?
No, I didn't hear
The
that.
lesbian,
Okay,
it's
hold
crazy.
on. You have to also take in lesbians move very fast. Okay.
Yeah, I hear that.
They
I
go
hear
out
that.
on a
I hear
date
that.
and move in that
themselves.
night.
The fastest communities for relationships.
Yeah, I hear
Are
that.
lesbians. So
Yeah.
their stories are way wild because like they meet each other one week, next week they could be living with each other, having a whole.
I feel that.
You know what I'm
Tonight,
saying?
they could be living with each other
They-
tonight.
Like they just jump in the bed super fast
Yeah,
with each
yeah.
other.
They sleep over and then they
And
never
it's done.
leave.
Yeah.
Never
Me too,
leave.
Ritz,
So
yeah.
Nah,
like,
you're
some
right,
of
it's
their
facts.
stories, I
I need
could
to.
only imagine. And
Oh,
it's
for
two
sure.
females.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
absolutely. So much
Shit.
emotion, so much this, so much that.
Bro, some of the deadliest jails out there are female jails because
Right.
our
Girls are
mental
crazy.
state, like,
Women are crazy.
It's crazy,
Nah, for
bro.
real.
So I can only
What you
imagine.
I was gonna say, what's the like? Okay, guys are doing all this. They're paying this or being this guy in the gym or whatever it is. What's the incentive though for me to go talk to a girl these days and even be in a relationship? Like, what the fuck is she offering me?
Somebody who's going to hold you down.
Yeah.
Somebody who's going to like be your corner. Anytime you're like scared or anytime you feel down or anytime you feel like you're not worth enough or I can't spill my feelings, your girl is supposed to be your safe spot.
Yeah.
Where you can run to when times get tough and you know she's gonna be there for you. You're hungry? You wanna go eat? You wanna do this? You wanna watch a movie? Let me set it up for you. Like all those things.
I feel like
Be
a
your
lot of
biggest
girls
support.
say that though, but they don't mean it because like they
Yeah,
they say they want a guy to be more vulnerable, more open and stuff, but then when a guy does it, like Phoenix said, fam, which
Yeah.
is facts. I've seen
Yeah.
it in other people's relationships.
Yeah.
The guy will open up and now the girl sees him as a bitch. But it's like, bro, that's
Bitch.
your partner.
Telling your friends everything
But
about
that's why we have that toxic like masculinity around like you.
That's why,
don't-
exactly.
You don't have no. I need you to at least tell me how you feel. I need you to express it to me because you're human.
But again, I feel like it's all about the timeline too. Like, when are you opening up to these females? Like,
Sometimes
when
people
do
don't
you
open up
feel like
until
you're
a year
having the green light,
after.
and it's like, what is your expectation as to what you're going into the relationships? Because a lot of these men, they want their cake and eat it too, right?
Absolutely.
They want these girls to play wife to them, and they just be dogging them the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? So it's like, realistically, they'll sit there and be like, yeah. you know, when we, this is what it is, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like they're pushing for a whole relationship and they don't want that relationship. They'll fall and say, like, when we got into this, I said I didn't want a relationship, but you want the relationship. So it's like, what is your expectation?
You gotta listen though when people say those things, because when somebody says I don't want a relationship, that's what they mean.
100%. You could sign up and say, "Yo, we're just this, right?" You guys come to that understanding, but he's pushing, and it happens all the time.
Yeah.
He's pushing for more. He's pushing for more slowly. So you guys are thinking you're getting things are changing. You're getting a deeper connection, whatever.
But until you communicate,
who's at fault now?
It's like I asked on another episode. I feel like I don't know if it was on our episode or if it was on the Mandem show. But basically what I asked was, like, nowadays especially, like, why are men taught to be aware of women's, like, emotions and hormones? But women were never taught about men's hormones. Like, even when I brought it up, men were like, wait, mans have that stuff? Like, yeah, bro, we're human. We have that shit too.
Everybody has that.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But, like, why is that such, like, why is that not taught at all? Like, why are girls not concerned about that at all? I mean, like...
Well, even growing up in, like, a black household, like, people all the time are like, oh, you're gonna... Like, my nephew has... He's a little bit emotional. But my mom would be like, don't cry, you're a boy. And it's like, well, what are you teaching them? So you're teaching them not to cry. And then I'm in the same scene. And you're trying to teach me that they shouldn't cry. So I'm like, now I don't know what emotions and all those things. So I wasn't brought up that way. And I was brought up with my dad not showing emotions and my brothers not showing emotions. So going into the world, I think, because that's what I'm used to, it's what I'm familiar with, that guys don't have emotions. But it's our job as people who are coming up in the generation to change that. To absolutely break those curses.
That's why I bring up this question, because it needs to be taught a lot more.
And sit down and have those tough conversations.
It's also hard, though, because a lot of these households are not having men in...
Yeah, it's true, too. There's a lot of those single mothers bringing up these black guys, so for sure.
They're playing both roles.
Yeah.
The youngest in our family was my brother, and he only had 2 sisters. Meanwhile, I was a tomboy, so I beat on my brother all the time. You know what I'm saying? But, like, we were raised, even as girls, we were raised to be tough. You cry your 1-2 tear, you suck it up.
Absolutely.
You push forward, because everybody's sitting there waiting for your downfall. Everybody's sitting there waiting for your weakness. Right. Especially as for our black men, they have to be shown to be warriors.
Right.
Rocks. Okay? They're supposed to be our foundation in our families to push us forward.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But who's their foundation for them when it comes down to it?
No.
That's
but at the same time, our mothers are teaching us to nurture. To care,
absolutely.
To communicate. You get what I'm saying? It's up to us now to put that into our men.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I
our
agree.
job.
100%.
Every king deserves a queen.
If you guys want dominant male, and then for them to
You could be dominant and
no,
still...
but you could be dominant and
can.
have emotions and talk to me about how you're feeling, because you still... a person has feminine, and masculine qualities. So you are allowed to free flow through both of them.
You just can't have too much of it.
Exactly. And it's good to have a healthy balance and to know yourself. But you have to understand your emotions and have emotional maturity in order for you to feel safe in a connection and to understand another person too.
100%. It's just about effort, right?
Yep.
Because it's realistically, like, it's you really, because you can start picking up on people's cues from when they're starting to get upset, or if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So, like, it's on you whether or not if you're gonna put in the effort to learn that person.
Right.
But girls can't even learn, because now you're at the dinner table and she's on the Instagram for like 45 minutes out of the 50.
Baby girl, put your phone down. Yeah.
Tell them, bro. Tell them put the phone down.
I'm not even looking at Rich's fucking meal. I can't even see his meal. I can't even see his meal. Like, what is he eating? Does he like shrimps? I don't know.
Right.
He's just like, oh my God, my feet. Okay, look, I'm at...
And honestly,
a lot of girls are living for the
I don't want
socials.
this on my plate, and you don't even notice.
At the same time, use technology, right? You're telling me you're not gonna order a 1-2 DoorDash with your man's meal on it, so you can't learn what he likes and what he.
Yeah, why not?
Or like just ask him what he wants.
That's a
on your
good
way to
point.
his house.
You're giving them a little 1-2 tips. Still.
Write this shit down. Let them know. Write this down. Write this down, though, because
take some
a lot
notes.
of females are not understanding. Like, I always said that, I don't need a 10 out of 10. I don't need a girl's 10 out of 10. I need a girl that's a 7, 8, with a career, with something going. You know what I'm saying?
With a career.
Something, a job.
Yeah.
She's doing something. Like, I don't know. I can't just take a 10.
That's emotion.
She's hot.
Okay.
She's just hot. Oh my gosh, she's hot. I
Oh,
need a
interesting.
7.
Need
I
more
think a
than just
7
hotness, yeah.
Where she's even in school. third
Absolutely.
year. You know, she's
As long as
some
she's
kind
doing
of
something to
promise.
build something for herself.
Doing something to
For-
build something.
yeah,
You don't gotta
exactly.
be rich.
That's
You don't
it.
gotta be the, you know, that this, I got all this Prada and all that kind of shit. Nah, just
I mean, we're all
be
in our
yourself,
comfort, so.
be your whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Simple math.
self-sufficient. Yeah, absolutely.
Tens really are never tens.
Yeah.
It's like
All
a
right.
Always
handicap.
problems behind
Yeah.
tens, 100%.
You know? But yeah, I think it's dumb time. So we're gonna have to wrap up this episode. This was actually like a lovely episode. I love talking to you guys. You guys can shout out your handles and tell me guys to follow you on the socials.
At Michaela Nadine with 2 E's.
Ilani baby.
And you know, it's your boy Ritz Carlton, 2 Z's, period in the middle.
GAK Ghosts, tap in, get your life right with the nightlife.
Come on. Like,
Come
comment,
on.
and subscribe, my people. We need those subscriptions. Come on.
Right.
I know y'all fuck with us. We see y'all watching us.
in.
We can
Yeah,
see
man.
we can see the little analytics and things, you know. So come on, subscribe. We love you all.
Tap in, man.
Keep supporting. Gang.